Brian, what was the idea of this demonstration? This is the first time you've shown how the tablet works.
Well, there's been a huge amount of interest in this and suggestions that we're not taking it seriously, that the technology is not well researched and so on, and we wanted to demonstrate absolutely that we've put a massive amount of resource into this, that we think we've got a really good system, great technology, great research, partners that have helped us develop this technologically and mechanically, and that was the whole point of this. This is something that we believe to be a serious threat to our sport, and we're taking it very seriously and taking appropriate action.
Do you feel you're playing catch-up after perhaps the motor's been used for a long time and after the Stade report?
Well, certainly we know that the technology exists. We've tried to do invasive testing since I was elected. We've stepped that up, but it's been clear that that's always going to be limited in terms of the number of bikes that you can test at any one event. We've now developed something that we believe is effective, as you've seen in the demonstration. We've got a system that can be done very quickly. We can do large numbers of bikes before an event, after an event, and even during the event where bikes are taken off and changed and so on. So I think we've got something that is a good answer to the problem. I welcome anybody, investigative journalists or others, who are drawing our attention to this problem, but I want to assure the cycling world and fans that this is something that we're taking seriously. My job is to defend the integrity of our sport. We've got regulations that are doing that. We've got implementation and technology that's doing that, and we will continue to take it very seriously. So there's a message here to cheaters that if you're thinking of using this method of cheating, don't, because we will catch you.
Well, Brian, do you think that the magnetic system is the best system? I mean, it's very practical, it's probably cost effective, but you probably can't find every motor.
Well, I think it is very effective. I think it can detect all forms of technology that are available at the moment, as far as we know, and it can detect, I believe, technology that might be developed in the near future. According to the science that we know, we think we have something that will find magnets, it will find electrical armatures, it will find anything that is in a place where it shouldn't be. So the system is not looking for a particular problem, it's looking for something that is where it shouldn't be, and then once it finds that sort of thing, then that's when you do the more invasive tests. And the proof of the pudding is in the eating, as we say. And the very first time this equipment was deployed, we caught somebody. And so that's a major disincentive to anybody else who might be considering cheating in this way. No, it's not more than we spend on doping. It's not a problem that requires that level of cost, but considerable amount of staff time, considerable investment in the technology. I'm not going to put a figure on it, but it's been an important area of spending in the UCI's budget this year, and it's something that we think is absolutely important. It's had a huge amount of interest generated in the media from the fans and so on, and this is something that we have to take seriously, and we are taking it seriously.
Have you had any people have suggested that perhaps the bike industry or the sport in general should help fight mechanical doping by funding testing in different ways? I don't know. Have you reached out to the bike industry to help?
We've been working with a number of people.
Design bikes so you can't hide a motor perhaps, or something like that.
I think we have been talking to the industry, certainly, and that's so far it's probably been restricted to the e-bike industry because they want to develop their bikes for legitimate sale. We will look at working with the manufacturers to find ways, if we possibly can, that stop cheating and built into the bikes. But the danger is, I suppose, that it's always possible to modify a bike once you've acquired it, and that appears to have been the case in the Belgian situation. Let's wait and see what the reasoned decision from the Disciplinary Commission says about why they have chosen a 6-year ban. It may be that they felt that the advantage given by this form of technological cheating was greater than that given by doping. I don't know. We'll wait and see. But it is a serious threat. It is something that we have to take very, very seriously. We are doing, and it does deserve, in my view, a very serious sanction. Well, the minimum for technological fraud, as you know, was 6 months. But this is a more serious form of technological fraud if it's actually a motor assisting the rider's propulsion. So it's up to lifetime ban. It's a very substantial fine. It's up to a total ban for the team, and a very substantial fine for the team as well. But I think perhaps more important than that as well is the credibility issue for a team or a rider that's found to be cheating in this way. For me, it's the end of their credibility. A rider, all the riders' previous victories will be taken in as nothing. The team, I can't imagine that a sponsor would want to be associated with a team that was found to be cheating in this way. And clearly, this is something that requires more than one person to be involved for it to work.